You want to look good, but you don't want to look too good. Think about it. The people that look really, really good, they often get exploited. It doesn't often end so well for them. So you want to look good, but you don't want to look like, God damn. A lot of times things go kind of bad for them. And this is what I mean. Male or female, when you have something about you physically that is exceptional, unfortunately, a lot of times those people, they get exploited because of it. So if you're thinking about it, you're a man, you have this exceptional body, you're hella strong, you're hella fast, you're hella tall, hella stamina. People treat you like a circus. They want to see it. They're amazed by it. They're impressed by it. But then you turn into a monkey dance, because we want to see how fast can you run. Man, I just ate cereal. Like, I'm stretching out. Like, I'm trying to relax. No, we heard people around the way heard you super fast. Now go fucking run. Or you're super tall. Oh my God, you're so super tall. You must play sports. You must play basketball. You must play. Okay, well, you don't. Well, we gonna put a jersey on you and put your ass out there. All you gotta do is stick your hands up. Or you're super strong. Oh shit, well, why don't you hold 10 people from your arms and we'll put you in a fucking circus? You get exploited. Now, some of those people get paid very well, but in the process, they're almost like high-paid slaves. They get exploited. We need you to do that physical thing you do whenever the fuck we want you to do it. And that's how you get paid. But what if I don't want to be just known for being 7 foot tall? What if I don't want to just be known for having a ridiculous physique? You know, what if I want to eat some cheeseburgers, and drink some Kool-Aid or something? Like, no. It's in your contract, motherfucker. And then you obviously, when you flip it over to women obviously get judged for their physical beings, the whole spectrum around. And so, when you have women that look really good. So I've done some acting. Been in some low budget movies, TV, this and other stuff. Nothing big. You probably have never ever seen me, and that's fine. But I've been in some of the audition places. Like, I'm of a certain age. I remember going to certain audition places and seeing pictures of Katie Holmes before she broke out, before she got on Dawson Creek. She's from the Midwest, and she was a part of a modeling agency that I remember, like, oh yeah, she is nice looking, and then seeing her on TV and being like, oh yeah, that's the old girl from the modeling agencies. So my point being is I've gone to certain auditions, and I've seen really good-looking women. I've seen really good-looking dudes. Like, damn, dude, I want to hire you in my movie. Like, you look like a leading fucking man. Or women. But when you look really good, you get exploited for it. So when you look like an A+ physically, yeah, someone's going to come along and want to do things for you and buy things for you and take you places and promise you things, but you pay for it. Somewhere down the road, you pay for it. If it ain't a Diddy party or Epstein Island or Harvey Weinstein basement, I don't know, casting couch. The point being is, oh my God, so many people tell me how beautiful I am and how sexy I am and I should be in movies, I should be on screens. And they're like, yeah, the first screen I want you on is my phone while you sucking my dick. Pardon the language, but it is what it is. So you want to look A-, B+. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where you're coming from. Like, maybe if you're coming from a D, it might be kind of hard to get to an A-. But when you look good, like, people see you. I see you. You pass the good-looking class. Like, you're amongst the better-looking people. You get certain benefits. But like I said, you don't want to be at the point where everywhere you go, people are looking at you. Women deal with this all the time, and women who are C- deal with that. But my point being is you don't want to put yourself on a level where A+, you look like an A, you look like you should be doing something. Because what happens is then people come to you wanting you to do stuff. And at first, especially when they're first trying to get to know you, it's going to seem okay, it's going to seem, I don't know, I'm trying to be cautious, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying, I never did this before. But at some point in time, certain lines start getting crossed because they offer certain things, and if you want it, well, you got to do something. Point blank, let's think about it like this. And this goes for everybody, the Ugmos too. What is your fucking value? To another person, what is your value? What can you do? What can you provide me? At least you all watching this video right now, you're providing attention. You're providing me a certain attention. Me, what I'm giving you, maybe I'm giving you certain experience, something you can relate to, whatever. But the point being is what can an average motherfucker give you of value? So when you look really good, when you have certain physical things about you that are exceptional, that's what you have to give. They don't want your fucking brain. I don't need to know what your opinion is. Dunk that fucking basketball. Score that touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Perform on screen, whether it's X-rated or otherwise. Like, perform. Do that thing. And then, you know, certain people, they eat it up because, like I said, we all want a certain amount of acceptance, you know, to be liked on a certain level, to be approved. I got a video about that. Men really, really need acceptance. That's a whole nother video I'll come up with. But we all like it when someone kind of likes or respects something about us, even if we're not seeking it. But now when you got people for real, authentically, oh shit, your eyes. Man, I had somebody the other day tell me in the club, I was in a nightclub, it's dark. It's occasional flashing lights and shit, but it's dark. And as I've gotten older, I do this thing where I kind of squint a little more. Anyway, I'm in the club. This lady who, you know, I noticed her. She was nice looking. Maybe she noticed me or whatever, but nobody made no move on each other. There was no intention behind anything. But at some point before she left, she kind of came up to me and she was like, "You got really pretty eyes." I noticed them when the lights would flash. So a decent amount of my life I've been told I have pretty eyes. I mean, what am I going to do about it? You know, but thank you, I appreciate it. But I took the compliment and I was like, oh, thank you. And then I thought about it later on and I was like, how in the fuck did you see my eyes in a nightclub? Like, you weren't standing next to me. You saw it from far. Whatever. The point being is that you want to look good. You want to be noticeable. You want people to recognize what it is that's good about you, whether you got nice tits, whether you nice legs, hell, even your voice, you know, male or female, your voice, the way you talk, like all of those, it's not necessarily a physical thing, but it's coming out of you physically. Those things, like, people notice that, they pick up on that. But when you are exceptional at it, one, people expect you to look like that. And to present that, to have that impact every single time. So now you look like Halle Berry, you look like Megan Thee Stallion, you look like, you know, whoever, and then when you ain't got makeup on, when you ain't got on the right clothes from the wrong angle, they like, oh, shit. No. So this is what I've noticed as I've gotten older. I'm going to make another video on this too, a separate Gen X video. But as I've gotten older, I'm still attracted to, you know, college-age women, 18, 19, 20, you know, 23, 25. I still see you. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Damn. What it would be like to be one of the first ones to drive that before a bunch of miles get put on it. Point being is that as I've gotten older, yeah, there's still a range of women that I still see. I still see their attraction. They're not who catch my eye. What I'm starting to notice as I get older is that it's more and more older women that I'm like, wow. Now I know it's relative to me getting older, but I'm seeing something different. Some women get better looking as they get older. I know this is a little sidetracked from the conversation. I'm going to put this in another video. But some women get better looking as they get older. And so you see them at 20 or 25 and you're like, yeah, I see you. And you see them at 35 or 40, and you're like, fuck. I'd rather have you now than back then. I mean, yeah, you were cute, but now look at you. You are a fucking woman. I will make another video about that. But my point being is that when you look all that, when you look exceptional, people want to take advantage of that. The sharks, the wolves, they come out and they offer candy and they offer flowers and they offer sugar and they offer, pastries. And no, man, they got something up their sleeve and you got to pay for it. But when you look B+, when you look A-, then people see you. And some people will let you know, hey, I see you. But they don't necessarily try to exploit you. Like, and it's all relative, because just because somebody looks good or looks better doesn't mean their life is made. Doesn't mean like that they're necessarily happy. You come across a lot of good look. I've heard a lot of different good looking women models that be like, people are intimidated. They don't come up to me. They don't talk, or they come up with bullshit, or you get the wolves trying to holler at me. And I can't seem to find anybody. I'm not happy. And you be like, you look gorgeous. And they're like, yeah, but it brings fucked up, not circumstances. Like, it attracts a fucked up crowd. So, I remember I was at this one spot, and this dude, I don't know how we started talking, and he was like, yeah, man, shit, you must have it easy out here. And I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, what makes you think that? And he was like, yeah, I mean, just like, you look different than other guys, so, like, you probably have it easier. And I was thinking in my head, like, dude, you have no idea what I go through. But that's the assumption. Like, you could be a good-looking dude with no game. You could be a good-looking dude with no stroke. It's not me. You could be a good-looking dude that smells. You could be a good-looking dude that says the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? You could be a good-looking dude that starts shit. So, yeah, you will maybe get a certain amount of attention because certain women and maybe dudes will see you and be like, oh, yeah, I need to say something to them. And then 5 minutes later, they walking away because they're like, I can't fuck with that person. Looks ain't worth it. So, same thing with women. You see her and you're like, God damn, I got to say something to her. I got to shoot my shot. And then you got her on the hook and you let her the fuck go. Man, the fuck on. I'm straight. You the wrong type of fish for me. So, but my point being is when you look like you should be, on screens and adored and everyone's after you, you attract some of the wrong crowd. Now you get somebody, but maybe they're jealous. It affects them how many people come up to you and say something. I luckily have never had that problem. I think of myself, and I think I've relatively been told, B+. I can rock with that. I don't have to worry about nobody trying to pimp me out at a Diddy party. But anyway, the point being is you can get some of the benefits from being on the good-looking team, wearing a good-looking jersey, but you don't have to worry about being pimped out. But when you look like, oh my God, and it's not your fault. Like some people, it's not their fault. I remember this one lady who I was really, really attracted to. And she's like, I was born this way. I didn't do anything to look like this. I don't even understand what you're talking about. I think I look weird. And it's like, but everybody who would see her would be like, oh, fuck. I couldn't imagine what that's like and the pressures that come with that. So for the people out here that's trying to make themselves look better and taking the different steps and measures that they take, don't go too far with it. Because if you get to the point where you look all that, you got to look all that all the time. And then you got to deal with all of the shit that comes with it that you may not be ready for. So, some more shit from your boy, Mr. B+, diversified. I get at you.